Yes, dear students, this is our next module in world history, which is Eastern question. Now, you should know what is the relevance of Eastern question. First of all, you should know what is exactly Eastern question. What is Eastern question? When Bahubali movie 1 was released, part 1 was released, after that, everybody was asking day, night, or dinner time, they were asking a question, a single question: why Katappa killed Bahubali? Even the Donald Trump or Obama or even this like Modi ji in the international the dialogues or international meets also, it has become a major question, like why Katappa killed Bahubali, just for fun. Similarly, there was an Eastern question and it was an international question. It was an international question. So you should know why this Eastern question was an international question. Second thing is, why these different European powers? Why European powers involved in this Eastern question? For this, how Eastern question instrumental for this World War I, or how it eventually led to this World War I. Now, what was that Eastern question in context of this decline of this Turkish Empire? Okay, so these are some things which you have to cover when you study Eastern question for your mains examination. Eastern question. What exactly Eastern question? Two previous questions I am showing you. By 1914, the segment of Europe was no longer just Turkey, it was Europe itself explained. By 1914, the segment of Europe was no longer just Turkey, it was Europe itself explained. That's a question. Now see, Eastern question has always been an international question. Why Eastern question? An international question. So these are some things which you have to answer here. Eastern Europe, just look into that Eastern Europe. Eastern Europe map you can see, okay, on the PPT PowerPoint presentation. Eastern Europe, you can see it comprises of many small states, okay. It comprises of this Balkan Peninsula. You heard about this Balkan Peninsula? Balkan Peninsula. Okay, this Balkan Peninsula is having many nations, many states are there, many countries are there. They have different religion, okay, or maybe they have different like ethnic identity. Okay, they have different like social, cultural, economic interest, etc. Now this Eastern Europe, once it was part of this Ottoman Empire. It was part of this Ottoman Empire. Ottoman Empire is also called the Turkish Empire. Now there is a popular question. Yes, on the eve of this decline, in case this, yes, if this Ottoman Empire is declined, what will be the fate of these Balkan states? Okay, what will be the fate of these Balkan states? Who will be over this? Who will be controlling over this Balkan Peninsula? That popular question is Eastern question. So Balkan states, you see, Moldova, Romania, Serbia, Bulgaria, Macedonia, Albania, Greece, Bosnia, Herzegovina, Croatia. So many small states are there. Okay, small states are there. There were, yes, when there was Ottoman Empire, Eastern Europe was part of this Ottoman Empire. When this Ottoman Empire is about to decline, there is a popular question: who will be controlling these states? Now here Eastern question, exactly, this is something which is revolving around these Eastern European states. Eastern Europe, okay, this is a popular question. First point you take care that Eastern question, this is a popular question revolving around this Eastern Europe. It was around this Eastern Europe. Which century? It was in this 19th to 20th century. Okay, this was a popular question in the 19th to 20th century. Eastern question. This is revolving around this Eastern Europe. Especially, this was a question which affect this Balkan Peninsula. Okay, the states in this Balkan Peninsula. There are many states in this Balkan Peninsula. Okay, and this is a situation. This is a situation where this Ottoman Empire is about to decline. Ottoman Empire is about to decline. Ottoman Empire is about to decline. And why this Ottoman Empire is declining? Due to weak later rulers. Later rulers were weak rulers. Okay. Late rulers were weak rulers. Second thing is you take care that yes, financial crisis, a huge financial crisis is the then outdated technology, warfare technology, advancement of Europeans, then further growth of nation feeling among these Balkan states. Because of these reasons, let me tell you that Ottoman Empire is almost in the stage of decline. Ottoman Empire is almost in the stage of decline. So if Ottoman Empire is declined, or if Ottoman Empire is disintegrated, then who will be, or what will be the fate of Balkan states? Suppose you imagine that you are 50 people, you are controlled by a popular leader name is Bagheera. Now Bagheera is died, or Bagheera is about to die. Then you 50 people will have a feeling like who will be the next ruler, or what will be our fate. Suppose you imagine that you are soldiers, great soldiers, and your head is Alexander the Great or Ashoka the Great. And you heard that Alexander is like giving up war, or Ashoka is giving up war. Then there will be a feeling, what will be my financial security? What will be my social security? Or what will be my future? Confusion, tension will be there. Now here you see that these Balkan states were ruled by an Islamic state. It was ruled by an Islamic empire, which is Ottoman Empire. Ottoman Empire is about to decline due to weaker rulers, financial crisis, outdated technology, advancement of Europeans, then this nation state or nationalism feeling among these Balkan states, etc. Due to which this Ottoman Empire is almost in a weaker position. It is almost in a position of disintegration. Now national feeling become very strong among these Balkan states. Balkan states, you see, Albania is there, Bosnia Herzegovina is there, Bulgaria is there, Croatia is there, Kosovo is there, Macedonia, Romania, Serbia, Slovenia, Turkey, Greece, all these are the states, the very popular states in the Eastern Europe. They all wanted to become independent states. They wanted to come out of these Ottoman clutches. They wanted to remain independent. Okay. So if the Balkan states, if Ottoman Empire declined, who will be controlling this Eastern Europe? Britain will be controlling, Russia will be controlling, France will be controlling, Austria will be controlling, or Germany will be controlling. Who will be controlling? If Ottoman Empire declined, many popular states are there. Each of them wanted to become independent. At the same time, many European imperial powers are there. Britain, France, Germany, Italy, or this Russia, okay, Austria. All these wanted to control this Eastern Europe. They all wanted to control these Balkan states, Balkan Peninsula, because of their imperial colonial interest. So they all involved in this question. They all involved in this case, and that was Eastern question. Okay, so it was a strategic political competition among the great powers. Each of them wanted to maintain this balance of power in this Europe. Each of them wanted to have control over this Balkan Peninsula. So gradually this Balkan tension become an international tension among these European powers. Balkan states, you see, this is the extent of this Ottoman Empire. Yes, Eastern question. There are many factors which led to this Eastern question. One is decay of this Turkish Empire. No doubt this is because of the decay or decline of Turkish Empire. Turkish Empire is almost decaying because of these reasons which I suggested. Because of the weak later rulers, because of the financial crisis, because of the outdated technology and weaponry, because of the advancement of Europeans, because of this nation feeling among these Balkan states, etc. Because of which, let me tell you that this Ottoman Empire is almost in a state of decline or decay. So this is one issue which like a popularized Eastern question. Then political aspirations of these Balkan states or Christian Balkans. They were ruled by this Islamic ruler, Islamic Sultan. Now they wanted to liberate themselves from this Islamic Sultan. They wanted to protect their Christian rights. Okay, they are Christian civilians or population, and they wanted to protect their religious rights. So political, and they have political aspirations. Okay, since they are Christian states, they wanted to be ruled by their own government. Okay, so they had their own political aspirations or ambitions. Then Russian aggression. Another reason, which further aggressed this situation was Russian aggression. Russia, you see that Russia wanted to conquer these many portions of this, especially these, Constantinople and all. So Russia wanted to conquer many portions of this Ottoman Empire or Eastern Europe, because Russia wanted to extend its sway, its reach to this Africa and this Asia. Okay, for which it must have access to Mediterranean Sea, it must have control over Constantinople, then it will have free access to other continents also for trade. So Russia is the neighboring state, and Russia wanted to conquer or annex some portions of this Ottoman Empire in the wake of decline of Ottoman Empire. Then England, France, Austria, they all are very worried about Russian expansion. Okay, France, Austria, England, all are worried about this Russian expansion, because if Russia got a chance, definitely that will be counterproductive. And also they know that if Russia go for further expansion, that will be a potential threat to England, France, Austria, etc. Because England, France, etc., they have these colonies in Asia, Africa, etc. So if Russia further go for Asia, Africa, means it will be threatening the colonial ambitions of this France, England, etc. So at any cost, they wanted to resist this Russian aggression. So these are different things which led to this Eastern question international tension.